quick video for those who trying to understand how Carousel works and how is logic built behind it. So I'm not gonna take much time. It's just basic HTML, CSS, and but mainly we're gonna focus on the JavaScript. But you will understand the whole process, how you can build from scratch, and how it works at the backend JavaScript structure. So let's start with the boilerplate. So I'm gonna say that carousel, and then again let's link the css I've created already, style.css, so linked it, and then link script dot source, that will be script.js. So I've linked all those style CSS and JavaScript into HTML. That's perfect. So let's start building. First div will be so I'm going to give a class of carousel. So that basically the container of our carousel that's going to contain everything, images, and the control, which is next and previous. So keep saving as we go. So then again there will be two divs. First we'll have images, and the second div will have the controls. So let's say first div, let's give a class image container and give ID as well, images, so we can grab them. And then the second one will be let's call it button container. So if I open it quickly, live server, nothing in there, you can't see that unless you pop them button in. So that will be prev, and then again I'm gonna copy that and say next. Now you can see that two buttons in there. We'll come back to them. Let's populate the first images. So for the images, you know that it's gonna be just images. So that's gonna be 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say you can do it as many as you want. It should be more than one. Could be 500, could be 50, could be 10, could be 2, could be 5. So I'm starting with 5. Easy way to get them, you just go to the Unsplash, open it here and start copying them, you know, whatever you want to. Just copy the image address, just paste in there. You can see that straight away there is one in. Again, bit different. Go this one, copy address. So that's a bit of work. This one, copy image address, and then again let's say to do copy image address, and one more to go. Okay, let's go with this one, copy image address. So it could be anything from Unsplash. It could be your choice, or you want to bring your own images, you can do that. You can alt add image one, but I'm not going to do that to keep it nice and short. So we can see that we got 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 images, nice and easy. And then we're gonna go to the next phase, which is we're just gonna do the class. We're gonna say btn, the same class will be on the previous one. So that's classes are for styling and stuff, and we're gonna give them ID as well. So ID will be left, and that ID will be right. It's not working, no style at all. So our HTML is ready. Quick styling could be anything of your choice. So what I'm gonna do, keep it box sizing to border box, and then body will be display flex, line item, just basic stuff, you know, center, and justify content, center, height 100, viewport height, and margin will be 0. So if I can take it down a bit so we can see what's going on the other side. Ta-da, it's not doing anything anyway because we haven't done anything yet. So now we're gonna start with the button containers. They are there at the bottom somewhere. Where are they? The one there. Yeah, they're hidden, but we'll find them, don't worry. That's actually making them, you know, like mobile view. Okay, so let's start them first and then we'll see what's happening. Button dash container. So make sure that you're using the same spelling as you did them here, otherwise it's not gonna pick up the style. Okay, so display, I'm gonna say flex, and then justify contents space between. Yeah, the one is on that one and one is on the left. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll style them and they will pop up anyway. So btn, which is this class, so that will style both at the same time. Background color, let's say gray, and then color will be, color mean text color, white, and then border, we don't want any border, do we? I mean, it depends if you want to. Okay, so at least we can see them now. Border none, padding, let's say 0.5 rem, and cursor pointer width. Okay, we need this one there. Width will be 49.5%. So that's whole area will be for them. Cool. Let's see now how they will behave. You can at least see them, but we'll take them up in a sec. So first will be btn hover effect. So you can say opacity 0.9, which make them slightly lighter. Looks good. And btn focus will be, or if you don't want it's okay, outline none. And now let's style the carousel. Carousel was our container which is holding everything inside, everything, all buttons and images. So what I'm gonna do here, we haven't done that full stop before. Yeah, that makes sense now. Carousel, so the carousel will be having a box shadow that will be 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 5 pixel RGBA, 0, 0, 0 and 0.3. So that will be box shadow. You can't see them at the moment until we give them height 530 pixels, and width will be 500 pixel. overflow hidden. There we go. And now will be image container dash container. So the image container will be 500 pixel width with 500 pixel and height. So that's a trick. 500 pixel. So it will give us a bit room to our left and right buttons. And then object fit cover. Yeah, okay, cool. Not long to go. And then there will be images. That's gonna be width 500 pixel, and then height 500 pixel. Object fit again cover. But we don't need that image container height and width, so that will be actually display flex, and that will be transform translate x 0. I'll tell you what it is. Transition will be to make it a bit more smooth on eyes. Transform form will be 0.5 sec, ease in and out. So that's what we're gonna animate in the JavaScript with the next. It's a minus 500. That will take the text to the minus 500. Say plus 500, that will take the image to the right. So let's leave it for time being 0. Let's go to the JavaScript. So first thing first, we're gonna grab all those our IDs first. Const images equal document dot get element by ID, and the ID for images is imgs. And then let's copy this twice, make it left btn, and that will be left right btn, and that will be right. Yeah, so that one, this one, and the images. So we got them all. One more thing is remaining. Image document dot query selector all, because there are more than one images, and that will be hashtag images and image. Okay, so let's set the index to 0. Don't need okay, so let interval equal set interval, and that will be run 2000. Okay, so now we need to create a run function. So set interval, that will run this function, which is run, and run will be index plus plus. So that will increase, and then there will be another function which is change image. We haven't created yet, so don't worry about it. It will be with you in a minute. So this one is the whole basically logic behind it. So as soon set interval, that will automatically run them, and that will run this function, which is index plus plus, and index plus plus that will change image. Okay, so then will be another function change image. Let's say function change image. So how it's gonna change? So that will be if and else statement. So if index is greater than image dot length, that will take it to -1, so keep it to the end, and then index will be equal to 0. Else if index is smaller than 0, and then index will be equal to image dot length, so it will stop it, it will not go any further down, -1. So else images dot style dot transform equal, so backticks translate x, so will be a $, and then minus index times 500 pixel. Okay, and then there will be a function image dot style dot transform equal translate x, so that will be, it should start working now. Images dot style transform equal translate x $. No, sorry, I'm doing it the way around, so that should be, so that should be it. And there should be a bracket. See, it's working now, but next and previous button are not yet working. So what we need to do is, it's very simple logic. So when you click on the next button, if you are aware of JavaScript, how it works is with event listener click. So let's add it, left button dot add event listener, and event listener will be click, and then there will be an arrow function where we're gonna say index plus plus, that's the left button. So left button will be minus minus, and then they will run the change image function, which is that one, and it will reset interval. This function we haven't created yet, well, we will create in a minute. So that's the left button. So see that it's going previous, but it's not going next, so that's only gonna be here. Right button event listener, so right will be plus plus. There you go. See, it's working. So currently reset interval is not working. Why is not working? Because it's having now two commands. One, set interval, this one is running anyway, and plus you pushing it, so it's getting confused now what I need to do. So what we need to do, we need to create another function which will reset the interval once the button is clicked. So let's say function reset interval, and it's gonna be clear interval. It'll be interval, okay, and interval will be set the one day. So now once we're gonna call this action, this next is gonna clear the reset interval. It's gonna clear the interval. So once we're gonna leave it, it's gonna interval, it's gonna start running. So now you will see it's not messing up, it's going smooth, it's going back, because this trigger cancel the is resetting the interval. So as soon you leave it, it start intervening. So that's the whole purpose and logic behind it. Hope you enjoyed it as I did. I'm looking forward to see you in another video. Take care. Bye.